Hello everyone. This video is about the Genesis We Can't Dance era, which essentially, on record at least, lasted from 1991 to around 1993. And there I include a few other items which came after that date too. The first release was the No Son of Mine single, which according to my notes came out on the 21st of October 1991. This CD features No Son of Mine, Living Forever, and Invisible Touch Live. Catalogue number for this one is Gen DG6. I also have No Son of Mine single here, which is on the Virgin label, the same as the first item I showed you. This catalogue number is Gen SD6. Slightly different tracks, let's see. So this features, no, it's the same track listing as the first one, but this is in a hard plastic case rather than a cardboard case. Then I've got this import, which I got at HMV, it seems. And this simply has No Son of Mine and Living Forever on it. This is from the American Atlantic label. The catalogue number for this is 787571-2. I used to go to record fairs back in the day, and this is one of the items that I was lucky enough to get there. No Son of Mine in a plastic case. It's a promotional release, so you wouldn't have been able to get this in the record shops. Also on the Atlantic label. There we are. That's the promotional catalogue code there. PRCD 4277-2. And if my memory serves, I particularly like this one because of the beautiful design on the actual disc itself. That was a real catch, this one. Then we move on to the album, probably the same kind of record fair. I was so lucky to pick up this in-store play copy of We Can't Dance. It has the release date of the album, Monday the 11th of November, and also the world airplay date of the 7th of November, Thursday the 7th of November. That would have been 1991. And it features, I think, the track listing, which would remain unchanged for the actual record, which would come out. And here's the promotional on the catalogue number on the Virgin label, which is DJG CD3. Very nice. And then we move on to the album itself. Very familiar to Genesis fans, of course. This one's on the Virgin label and catalogue number GEN CD3. Fantastic record, of course. Phil Collins' last studio album. Let's see if the track listing matches the promotional album. I'm fairly sure it does. It does. It does. It's the same track listing. And then we move on to the later remastered edition. The CD, SACD and DVD double disc set from 2007. Beautifully remastered. And this one features DVD extras. No Son of Mine, Jesus Who Knows Me, I Can't Dance, Tell Me Why, and Hold On My Heart videos, together with the reissues Interview and No Admittance 1992 UK tour programme. Oh, No Admittance 1992 was a documentary, I believe, yes. And of course it features the UK tour programme in the gallery there. Catalogue number for this one is... it's a very long number. 5099 503 84020. This is part of the box set, of course, which came out around the same time. Then we have this Japanese edition, once again. Oh, this is probably bought in a record shop. It's got a Virgin Records price label on it, $10.49. Unopened, this one. It's packaged like it was on vinyl. Side 1, side 2, side 3, side 4. This is on the Toshiba EMI Virgin label. And the catalogue number for this one is VJCP-68109. Then we move on to the second single, I Can't Dance. This one is a special collector's edition, includes band history and discography. Catalogue number for this is Gen DG7. And this features the single I Can't Dance, together with On the Shoreline and In Too Deep live, and That's All live. And this is volume 2 of the Invisible series, which would of course included the first single as volume 1. Beautiful cutout sleeve on this. There we are, with an explanation of, on the back of there, or what the Invisible series features. I have a few of these I Can't Dance singles, but that's the only one I have of this particular version. But of this version, this is the later I Can't Dance Sex Mix, which I got from HMV for £4.49. This features I Can't Dance, On the Shoreline, and I Can't Dance the Sex Mix, which is a slightly remixed version of the record. Catalogue number of this one is Gen GEN SD7. Not sure if you could read that, but there it is. Then we have the same thing essentially, but on a card sleeve instead of plastic case. CD single. This one is on the Atlantic label, featuring the I Can't Dance LP version and then the Sex Mix again. Catalog number of this one is there, 87532-2. And I'm lucky enough to have a promotional copy of the I Can't Dance single. When you play it, say it. You often find these stickers on CDs from the era. Once again, featuring I Can't Dance, the LP version, and the Sex Mix. Promotional. The catalogue number of this one is PR 4412-2. Let's have a look inside quickly. Bit simpler, but very nice thing to have. Then we have Hold on My Heart, the next single. This one includes a live track and colour postcards. And then some Genesis live tour dates. Leeds Roundhay Park, 31st of July 92. And Nebworth Park, Sunday the 2nd of August 1992. This has got Hold on My Heart, Way of the World, and Your Own Special Way live. This catalogue number is GEN DG8. And I have this a couple of other times. This is essentially the same. But curiously, on this one, the cutout is a different size, perhaps showing Mike Rutherford's face a little better, as well as Tony Banks. That's a curious little addition. Maybe this one was a later addition, so you'd see the three members of the band more clearly as opposed to this. These are all the same catalogue number. Yeah, I got 3 of these for some reason. Then you have this version of Hold on My Heart, includes live track. This features Hold on My Heart, Way of the World, and Home by the Sea live. And this catalogue number is GEN SD8. Let's have a quick look inside this one actually. Same picture as on the other single. Then I have this import from that was sold by HMV at the time. Includes 2 live tracks. This one has an interview disc which fans will be familiar with, which doesn't have much to do, I don't think, about the time period of the We Can't Dance tour. And this has Hold on My Heart, Way of the World, Home by the Sea Live, and Your Own Special Way Live, before featuring the invisible string section. I believe that string section was to comply with Australian rules, which say you had to employ performers from the region in a live concert, and they included that track on there. Did I mention the catalogue number of this one? Let's see. Catalogue number of this one is 665335. And once again, I've got a promotional copy, not for resale, the promotional copies, just for promotion on the radio. Just Hold on My Heart on there. And the catalogue number PRCD 4533-2 on the Atlantic label. And we move on to the next single. Jesus, He Knows Me. Features I Can't Dance, the Other mix. So, Jesus, He Knows Me, Hearts on Fire, and I Can't Dance, the Other mix. And it's promoting the album inside, as well as the 2 live dates inside there. Catalogue number for this is GEN DG9. And then, of course, to house all of these invisible series, you need a box to put them in. And this is the Jesus He Knows Me single, which comes with this box set. As well as an explanation of which CDs fit into this box. And that would house all the previous CDs released commercially. So I've got that one that's opened. And I've got this one which is still unopened, which features the sticker still on there. And the catalogue number, GEN DX9. Still beautifully sealed. Then we move on to promotional Jesus He Knows Me CD. Sorry about the glare on the hair. Just simply Jesus He Knows Me single mix. Catalogue number Jesus 1. No paper sleeve in this one at all. I was happy to find this at a record fair and rescue it. That last one was on the Virgin label, and I've also got the Atlantic promotional copy. Jesus He Knows Me single mix. There's the promotional catalogue number again. PRCD 4680. promo copy not for sale. This does have a rear bit of paperwork to it, rear sleeve to it. Very simple. And then we move on to another promotional CD. Genesis Live Domino, Part 2, The Last Domino. On the Atlantic label, this also has a rear sleeving to it. The catalogue number PRCD 4848. Then we move on to a USA only release for Never a Time, featuring the complete live band, including Chester Thompson and Daryl Sturmer on there. This features Never a Time, Dreaming While You Sleep live, Turn It On Again 1992 live, and Tonight, Tonight, Tonight full version live. The catalogue number of this one is GENE 11. Then we have a promotional copy also on the Atlantic label. The last one I showed you was on the Virgin label, but this is on the Atlantic label. Never a Time LP version. And once again, there's a rear sleeve to it. Catalogue number PRCD 4864. Individually nice things to have. Then we move away from the promotional records kind of theme to the commercial live album, the first live album from the tour. Genesis Live, The Way We Walk, Volume 1, The Shorts, which features the, as it says, the shorter songs from the set. Also very familiar to Genesis fans. Catalogue number GEN CD4. And then you move on to this. This was a limited edition item at the time. Limited edition includes special live photographic booklet. Mine is number 00792. Invisible Touch Live, Abacab, the Brazilian Live. Catalogue number for this one is GENDX10. And as promised, it has CD and some photographic cards inside. Then we move on to the Genesis Live, The Way We Walk, Volume 2, The Longs, which is the longer tracks in the concert. Very colourful and bright, very familiar to Genesis fans. And the catalogue number for this one is GEN CD5. And I have the Japanese issue in the thin card sleeve there. Same track listing. And the catalogue number for this one on the Toshiba EMI label is VJCP 6811. I believe they call this an obi strip down the side. And I've got this promotional record here. As clearly it says, not for sale, promo only. 2 songs from the Longs. Includes conversation with the band. Produced by Dan Near for Near Perfect Productions. It's got the promotional catalogue number on there, PRCD 4997. Nothing on the rear sleeve there. Nice thing to pick up. Also a record fair. Then we move on to significant moment in Genesis history. The last single, studio single with Phil Collins. Quite a bold sleeve. It features Tell Me Why, Dreaming While You Sleep live, and Turn It On Again live. And this CD was, a royalty from this release is being donated to Save the Children Bosnia and to Red Cross Bosnia. And the catalogue number for this one is GEN DG11. Then the second single from the Tell Me Why release is Tell Me Why, Dreaming While You Sleep live, and Tonight, Tonight, Tonight full live version. This comes in a nice little unusual plastic case. Quite unusual item. And the catalogue number for this is GEN DX11. Then we have this import here. Tell Me Why. Features Tell Me Why, Invisible Touch live, Mama live, and the Brazilian live. Catalogue number 665573. And then later, so the last single release was 1993 for the Tell Me Why single. I've got 8th of February 1993. And that was the last single in the We Can't Dance series. So this was the last single released, and of course No Son of Mine was the first single back in October 1991. But after that date, there was a period where Phil Collins went through his last concert with Genesis. His last concert was the Cowdrey Ruins concert on the 18th of September 1993, and that's where he decided to leave Genesis. But in the same month, the band released this video, Genesis Live, The Way We Walk in Concert, which was their, obviously, a release from the 1992 tour. Documented the concert. But then, I think much to everyone's surprise, even after Genesis had lost Phil Collins, they released this in November 2001. This DVD was released, double DVD, which was an update of the video featuring multiple camera angles, which you're able to swap around while you're actually watching the video, or the DVD, I should say, featuring over 8 hours of footage, 5.1 sound, and multi-camera options. So, quite a release at the time, quite a surprising release. The catalogue number of the video is 0864963. That's on the Polygram Video label. And the DVD is GUT DVD 1 by Gut Vision. This is a fantastic recording of the actual live tour. I was lucky enough to go to the live tour at Nebworth in August 1992. Here's the ticket itself. Beautifully presented, exactly where to park, and details of how to get there inside, but beautiful ticket. Lovely thing to keep. And I was able to bring the tour program home. Even got the inset card there, showing the history on CD in the UK. Of course, of all the people that worked on the tour. And photographs from the tour. Well, I hope you enjoyed looking over my CD collection. I don't pretend to have everything from the era, but they're just the things I picked up along the way, along the years. Hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you need to know anything more, just send me a message. I'll do my best to respond. And I'll just turn over the remaining pages in this tour program. And thank you for watching.